companies begin heading into the inevitable year-end wind down, I can't help but wonder if this will actually be the case. I sense a surge of energy and a push to almost squeeze in as much as humanly possible to legitimize the dormancy of the world post-pandemic. Wait a minute, post-pandemic, this ain't a thing yet. Level 1 is still here. Masks are still here. Social distancing is still here, supposedly, or at least it should be. The thing is that so much is still shut and or operates under seriously limited regulations. I mean, my peeps in the entertainment industry and the eventing industry are all treading water in an attempt to stay afloat. Heartbreaking and so true, but like the band on the Titanic, I know that they will continue playing for you. Now, this is where you come in. You superheroes have insane powers. I challenge you to play your part in supporting the SA arts and eventing industry. Reach into those coffers, consider supporting local events, pop-up evenings, one-man shows, bands in local pubs, play readings, paint nights, online streamings, the list is endless. Just do it. If you're a little overwhelmed at the spread of fabulosity that awaits you, listen up, as there certainly is no delicious deficit. No stranger to delish delights, and is himself an absolute delight, South Africa's own Le Petit Chef is back. And who says size doesn't matter, huh? I see you with your judginess. He may be slight and tiny on the eyes, but this dude packs a mighty awesome punch. Some might say that we are kindred spirits. Durbanites in the land of 031, you are in for a treat of epic proportions. Meet Le Petit Chef and follow him as he traces the tracks of Marco Polo. This is a 2-hour dining show that tells the story of how the world's smallest chef follows the roots of Marco Polo. The 6-course menu will take you along a culinary journey across the many regions visited by the legendary traveler. Engage in a 5-sense spectacle as you savor the tastes of the story along with the sights, sounds, and aromas. Awesome 3D mapping uses animated optical illusion techniques which project the little chef cooking on your plate and tabletop. It's a feast for the senses. The luxurious Beverly Hills Hotel in Umhlanga will play home to the littlest chef in the world, Le Petit Chef. With vegetarian, vegan, halal, and kosher options available, this is the perfect way to accommodate all palates. Taste your way across the continents and bemuse your senses to the moon and back. To find out more, visit www.dinnertimestories.co.za or book your tickets at CompuTicket. Now, from the north to the south, KZN certainly has zip-zero shortage of activities. How about an outride on horseback at the Umzumbe down the south coast? Fancy an adventure through scenic routes, sugarcane and banana plantations, small indigenous forests, and crossing rivers on the back of a horse? Well, if you're nodding and your pupils are dilating, you may just be interested. Now, look into my eyes, look into my eyes, look into my eyes. You are interested. You are liking this idea. You are feeling compelled to pick up your phone now. Phone and call or WhatsApp Jolette 074 174 1062 or Chris 082 461 2411. That's all. Now, staying coastal but shifting provinces and maintaining our outdoor-centric focus, how does the sound of pedaling up a sexy sweat sound? I mean, is sweat ever sexy? Anyway, different topic for another show. What is attractive and appealing is the ability to be propelled or ridden or driven through the means of an e-bike. An e-bike is a bicycle with an integrated electronic motor which can be used to assist propulsion. Thank you, Auntie Google. Now, the Cape Point e-bike adventure tour allows for just that. After meeting at the Buffelfonteins Visitor Centre, guests can take an effortless e-bike ride on a quiet route to the beautiful nature reserve. Old canyons, wildlife and scenery are all enjoyed as the trip makes its way down to the Black Rocks and Buffelsbaai, where a typical South African braai is enjoyed on a private beach. Afterwards, a slow cruise takes guests back to the visitor centre to finish off the adventure. So my kind of vibe. So, on behalf of the Johannesburg-based me, please Cape Townians, check this one out. Tired of live streaming shows and productions intended for live performance? I don't blame you. I am. And nothing quite beats the communion of actor and audience. Cape Town, you lucky buggers, you have that opportunity. Cape Town Opera and the University of Cape Town's Opera School brings you Mozart's Cose fan tutte at the Baxter Theatre Centre from 28 to 31 October 2020. Two young men put their fiancés to the test by playing an elaborate prank to prove their faithfulness. Mozart's Così fan tutte is a powerful tale of love, temptation, and fidelity. Directed by Stephen Stead, conducted by Maestro Jeremy Silva, and featuring Cape Town Opera young artists alongside talented singers from the University of Cape Town Opera School, this production deserves full houses. Well, at least as full as they will allow at this point, because performances are limited to a 50% capacity. With COVID-19 protocols in place as requested and regulated at level 1, these will include the availability of hand sanitizers at various points, tracking and recording devices, compulsory wearing of masks, and social distancing. Be sure though to book your tickets through web tickets. Now, whilst the Cape is able to boast an amazing awakening of live performances post the winter of our serious discontent, 011 Land is buzzing with some awesome inner city entertainment. For those closet case painters and artists amongst us, it's time to bust out that closet and claim your palette with pride. It is, after all, October, our month of absolute fabulosity, where we can own and celebrate ourselves. I mean, that should be the case every day, right? In any case, Paint and Sip at Day's House is an intimate gathering that explores your creativity through a guided painting session. You can be Picasso-esque or could never have held a paintbrush, it doesn't matter. They'll provide you with painting materials, the space, good vibes, music, and a complimentary glass of wine, champagne, or cocktail with more for sale. The rest is in your hands, literally. Grab a ticket at Quicket. Search for Paint and Sip. Now, if sipping is more your thing, perhaps a rooftop salsa party at Arts on Main will ignite your inner Latino. Join them at Arts on Main for dance lessons, line dances, and performances. They will be following COVID-19 protocols for safety, and the event will be restricted to only 75 people. Tickets are 100 cash rands and will have to be purchased online through Quicket. Food and drinks will be available, and a basic introduction to salsa for beginners. Now, the more you drink, the looser your hips, the better your salsa. Moral of the story, book your tickets now. That's it from me, peeps. Have the bestest weekend. Tag us or tag me to show us what you've been up to. We want to hear from you and share in the weekend shenanigans. If you have something super awesome that you feel is worth sharing, slide into my DMs and I'll be sure to check it out. I am checking out for now. We'll see you next week.